Aquila Ali. Find yourself. What does it tell you that you never met me, but you still mention my name? You need to raise up your vibe, cause jealousy shows your rage and your pain. I know I carry the burden, cause I'm connected, that's why I refrain to mention these niggas. I've been through the rivers, they all about fame and the name. Selling their soul for the shit, I see the movements but stay in my lane. I'm walking my path to the sun, the info was coded in all of my brain. If I was thinking like them, I would be caught in the rain. I hit the ground and start running. They ain't got a ball in the chain. Free your soul, baby. Let the demons go. Overstand, there's an underplan that's trying to steal your glow. Free your soul, baby. Let the spirit flow. Overstand, there's an underplan that's trying to steal your glow. I learned that time can tell you all about yourself. I know the mind line will help you find your health. I learned that time will tell you all about yourself. I know the mind line will help you find your wealth. Half the folks that be close to you don't believe in truth. Those the folks that in the crucial moments don't believe in you. Half the folks that be close to you don't believe in truth. Those the folks that in the crucial moments don't believe in you. But that's the grind, gotta never mind. See it through. Use your third eye so you can see these fools. But that's the grind, gotta never mind, gotta see it through. Using your third, I gotta see these fools. What does it tell you that you never met me, but you still mention my name? You need to raise up your vibe, cause jealousy shows your rage and your pain. What does it tell you that you never met me, but you still mention my name? You need to raise up your vibe, cause jealousy shows your rage and your pain. Free your soul, baby. Let the demons go. Overstand, there's an underplan that's trying to steal your glow. Free your soul, baby. Let the spirit flow. Overstand, there's an underplan that's trying to steal your glow. Oh, never did need all these silly hoes. Never did need all these silly clothes. I was just wearing my sweats. You was there spending your check. Party and club with celebrities. Women was giving me neck. If I was part of a gang, this would be word in my set. Never did rock the baguettes. You know I'm God in the flesh. Yeah, be talking this shady. Black and white phantom, we call it a ref. Black and white suit looking clean. Homie, I'm rocking for shed. 100-proof cotton the best. I only rock with the vest. Stressed out with my struggle good. Press batch, hope a bubble good. Asian girl in the kitchen cooking. She addicted cause I love her good. She really believed in my vision. She always would tell me, I know you could. Sometimes she just shut up and listen. That's why I be giving her double wood. I was so smart with the hustle. I went to college and plus I was from the hood. I blended in well with the gangsters cause I was connected and money was like it should. I really did mess with that China white. I really did pray I ain't dying night. There's lions and tigers, they tryna bite. I'm getting my money right. I only move when the vibe is right. Cause I can feel when the time is right. Don't really care for the model type. There's nothing to fear when your grind is life. Shit crystal clear when your mind is right. Just walk through the darkness and find your light. Just walk through the darkness and find your light. Just walk through the darkness and find your light. I only move when the vibe is right. Cause I can feel when the time is right. Don't really care for the model type. There's nothing to fear when your grind is life. Shit crystal clear when your mind is right. Just walk through the darkness and find your light. Just walk through the darkness and find your light. Just walk through the darkness and find your light.
Flavor Flav.
We live.
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Shout out to my man Aquila.
My boy, you know, he got so many names. I'm about to call him Phil. Pork Chop. Yeah, like, come on, man. Phil Chop.
Phil Chop.
Chop Phil.
Phil Chop. God. I like that one. What up, Deuce?
Yeah.
Got my man Iz in the house.
What's up, y'all?
The
What's
biggest
up?
bum of 2019.
Yeah, okay.
You already know I got eyes on the ones and twos.
Yep.
We got tings in the cut.
Yeah.
Making sure everything runs smooth.
Facts.
And welcome to the Chop Shop, y'all.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. So what's up?
What can we say?
Congratulations on your victory last night, gentlemen.
Yo,
y'all knocked me out the playoffs.
21-20.
Facts.
Yo, why your man Gassy Fit ain't come through, bro? Why he let you down like that? After you left me for him. Come on. We won a championship together. You know what I'm saying?
But you didn't invite me on your
yes,
team.
I did. Stop lying, bro.
I never understand how y'all like be spread out on these different teams, but then y'all all come together at certain times. They do these different teams.
I don't know. It's just the relationship we have, bro. I just don't know.
Dead ass is more than football, honestly.
Yeah, for real. This guy right here, I tell him, Deuce, come on, we roll together. We win chips together.
Right.
And he's like, yo, you got to pay the league fee.
What the fuck?
Dino, my line, yes or no?
Nah, he's serious.
Get the fuck out of here.
If I would have paid the
Fake
league
news.
fee, I would have cut everybody.
Right.
But anyway, congratulations.
Oh,
Deuce Dutch gets me again.
Yo, Chop, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Why you look like a fat baby Joker?
Oh shit! Push it faster, I say. Push it faster.
That's the look, baby, for 2020.
Orderly horns.
The plug,
You
the
kick
plug
my
look like
dog.
Baby Joker. Believe that.
But pork chop.
Come here, see my district warrior.
What you was gonna ask me, dude? What dumb shit was about to come out your mouth right now?
It's the truth. Yeah, I'm about to say.
He's got that stupid grin on his face.
How does it feel to get your second ref fired, bro? You got this is your second ref, yo.
Get Russ fired.
Yeah,
Don't
bro.
listen. That's a lie.
Yo, that's a lie.
That's a lie.
What they be doing?
Yo, Eli ain't get fired right now.
Not because of me.
Pierre,
Hold on.
Pierre ain't get fired.
Not because of me.
Hold on. Rob said, pork chop look like Cartman.
Oh shit! I got
Not Cartman,
fucked up,
dummy.
Rob.
Cartman.
Hey, Cartman. I
Russ
was
outta
saying
here.
Cartman.
It's fucked up. I'm gonna remember that. Put that at the
Oh
memory
my
bank.
god.
If I ain't getting nobody fired, stop telling fake news.
And you will respect my authority.
He's getting too nice with that shit, bro.
Right, the drops be
I was
lit.
too fast. Like how the
Yo, this shit right here is crack.
That's that sweet ting right
yo,
there.
you already know.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean,
You know what?
cheesecake, I mean, Skip capture was good, King. Skip, Skip that be doing the camera for the
Oh, for the rough touch,
yeah,
yes,
the legend.
yes.
Was good, God.
Yes,
That's my guy.
Oh man.
he's real good with that camera. He got a lot
Hell
of good
yeah.
shit.
He like
Skip, yo,
he-
Skip.
Yeah, he's no joke with
he's
that.
like one of the conduits to kind of bring it to that platform. Because like when I started watching like the what do you call it when you see on YouTube the whole history of it.
Yeah,
The rough touch.
Like yeah, had everybody across the country going
the Vice
crazy.
special.
Yeah, the Vice special,
it had
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
going crazy over that shit.
that's what's up. Shout out to Skip.
Shout out to Skip.
Yo, your Skip's probably still want to slap me up, though. Skip don't like me, man.
Please find somebody in the tri-state area that does like you.
Oh my god. So
You
get
play rough
started,
touch?
bro.
You play rough touch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I play a little. I play like on and off. It depends. I play some tournaments. I pop up. I used to play with the Browns. The Browns is like my team. But then what it be is like people will call me and be like, "Yo, come play rough touch," and then I'll get there and I'm seeing all my other friends like, "Yo, why you ain't playing with us?" And I'm on some team with, you know what I mean? Like don't even know. And I could have been playing, and I start seeing like there was so much money into it.
Now, you play all type of football. You play rough touch. You play flag. You play arena.
Well,
you
let's
know?
start at high school.
Oh, you're bringing it back to the essence.
That's it. We're gonna start.
No,
From,
but he probably played Pee Wee. When you started playing football?
yeah,
I
like,
start. All right, you want to bring you back to the.
Yeah, how you
you
even
start?
start? How you
Playing in the
started?
backyard with the
Yeah,
fellas.
I started playing in the ape yard in the projects in New Rochelle, Holly Park, Lincoln Avenue.
Ape
So
yard.
you
The
from
ape
New
yard.
Rochelle?
Yeah, I was born in New Rochelle. I mean, started out there during the crack era, so we was all out there playing with quarter juice bottles. We used to call it.
What year was this? What year was it?
90. Let's say 90. I started like 92.
92?
Oh
My
wow.
first year playing equipment football was 1993, and I played guard. I played guard.
For who? For who? For who?
For the New Rochelle Vikings. Yeah, the New
played
Rochelle
guard?
Vikings. I
Classic.
played guard, like D tackle, like B team running back. I was still fast, but they was like, they wanted to get me into.
Yeah.
But before I played football, I was taking karate. I didn't want to stop taking karate. I was like really good at karate and shit. So my mom was just like, "You gotta play football." Like she seen me playing. I was coming home messing up my Jordans and shit. So she's like, I'm bringing you down to the field. So I started in New Rochelle. I played 2 years there when I was 8, and then I played when I was 9. When I was 9, that's when they moved me to running back, and it was over. Like once I scored that first touchdown,
Yeah.
you get that first little taste, it's over.
It was over.
It was over.
Who would have thought you played guard?
Word, played hard. And I had number 49. You know what I mean, no one.
That's a
actually-
big man's number.
Word, number 49. You know? After that,
That's
it was
what's
over.
up.
Yeah, so
That's
yeah,
what's up.
I started in 93, let's say,
What, high school?
and
No, Pop Warner.
Pop
Pop
Oh,
Warner.
Pop Warner was
Yeah.
93.
He ain't that old, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say.
then
I mean, I was a senior in high school.
I moved to Mount Vernon in 95, and that's when I started playing for the Mount Vernon Razorbacks. And we used to go.
Oh, that's a throwback
yeah,
team.
we used to go
That's a legendary team.
undefeated and unscored upon, like
Yeah.
all the way until we would go like Disney World, some shit. We would end up losing in the championship.
well,
Yeah.
in high school, you earned all state, right?
Yeah, high
all
school.
state,
Yeah.
all section, all league at Mount. Vernon High School.
Yeah.
First team football star by the Journal News, voted by the Journal News. My bad.
Right.
MVP of the North South All Star Game.
Yeah, definitely.
Drop a flex bomb.
And something that most people don't know, but you were all league performer in baseball.
Yes, definitely.
Word?
Definitely.
What position?
Center field. I played center, short. You know, I played baseball when I was younger. I started baseball late too.
You batted 300, you think? You think you batted 300? Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.
You know what? My senior year, I think I did. Because you know what it was? I didn't have that many at-bats at first. Because at first I had to show the coach. I only played 1 year, baseball. So I didn't play 9th, 10th, 11th. I just, like, football season's over. My friend's like, yo, you was pretty good when we was growing up. Like, let's stay active. So I was like, no, I'm just going to play. So in the beginning, I started off, like, batting 9th. And then next, I ended up working my way up to batting 5th, and I was just smacking. Like, 'cause I wasn't scared. I would just get up there and just, you know what I mean? I was fast, so I was beating everything out. I hit it right to the shortstop. And, right, you know what I mean? Like, so,
Oh, you're a slap hitter then.
yeah. I mean, so my on base percentage was high, and I was still second, still third. So I was always coming on.
How was your glove?
My glove, that was my strength. Playing, I covered a lot of ground, diving. You couldn't hit it. You hit it in those spots. So my glove was
D-back
strong.
mentality.
Yeah, my glove was my strength, and my bat was decent.
You felt like you was Deion Sanders at the time? Like,
That's how I really wanted.
Yeah,
That's
you
my
felt
era.
like that. Yeah, I know.
That's the
Yeah,
era.
you felt
That's
that,
my
right?
era. Yeah, Deion Sanders and
You was already a football player,
Right,
so
right.
when you was playing baseball,
Brian
you was
Jordan,
like, yeah,
he was a dual sport player.
because in my town, Mount Vernon is real big in sports. We gonna grow up. You even gonna play something, and baseball and basketball and football is real big. Most guys in Mount Vernon usually play.
Football's
baseball
big
and
in Mount
football.
Vernon, yeah.
Mount Vernon's a football town.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. I know everybody, the basketball team wins, but Mount Vernon, all those basketball players was football players before they. But what happens is that because the tradition of Mount Vernon has been like kind of like tarnished a little bit, that we don't win in high school. So people don't even know about me in my own city. Like, so it
That's
gets-
crazy. You got all those records.
I mean, my jersey's not retired, none of that shit. So, and it's
Yeah.
not just me, we got other players. So what happens is, it's like, there's no, when people get to high school, they don't want to play football because they don't win. So they just be like, I'm just going to play basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's how I should be working.
No, they might retire your number in 2050.
It's over.
2050.
My time, you know, 2050. Word.
Hope I'm still alive. Word. Knock on wood.
Right.
I mean, I'll be 76 by then, but
You still be reffing though, fucking up, making bad calls.
it is what it is.
My grandkids gonna get you fired.
So shit.
All right, so from high school, you go to JUCO, right?
Yeah, I graduated high school late because I had got dropped out, got my shit together, and then I just went blindly to Buffalo. Never visited or nothing. I just had a couple teammates who went up there, and they was just like, "Yo, we've been here." So when I got up there, I didn't play my first year. When I got up to junior college, I had to sit out because
So you didn't even go for a visit at all. You just went straight
I
up.
had to get out because I got tired of people like, "Yo, what's good with football, bro?" Because I went all state and shit. So people was wondering. I didn't even graduate high school. Like, I graduated late, so like during graduation, I didn't walk the stage, so it was like mad embarrassing, and I was like this highly touted football player. It's like, how is this nigga doing all these? I got all these scholarship offers. His grades is horrible. Nobody knew my grades was horrible besides the people who went to school with me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So then I was like, all right, I finished night school, and then I just jumped right on the train. Like the next day, literally the next day, I jumped on the train and went to junior college with $300 in my pocket, and I went up there, and I went up there with a couple guys who was already up there. And when I got up there, the football coach was like, he didn't even, this mind you, I went all state and everything. I go up there, the football coach didn't even want to even watch my highlight. I went up there with my highlight, and he was just like, look, man, we getting ready for Morrisville. If I was you, I would probably enroll the next semester and just stick around the football team. So I had to like, that year taught me how to like humble myself, and I had to really like grind and learn because I'm watching the football team. I'm like, this dude's just try. I can't wait to get on. But they're like, you ain't playing, you ain't. And this dude's from different states, in Miami, Cleveland, Ohio. So it's just like that's my first time really being around players from like different states, and you had to like kind of really figure this shit out, up there and all that. So yeah, man, I went up there, I sat out that semester. I ended up coming back in. I went home, worked out, came back in tip top shape, and my daughter was being born at that time. So it was like it's time to.
It's grind time.
Yeah, I'm like 18. I got a daughter being born, so I'm like, yo, it's lit. I went up there 8 hours away. None of my family really came to my games. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like,
Oh, man.
it just put me in this mindset where it's just like, yo, you gotta.
Dog.
Yeah, like I needed
Brought the
football.
dog out, yeah.
Like I knew I needed football. So while a lot of guys would get homesick and they moms, like my mom's, look, I'm from the hood. I'm with the shit. So I was up there. And I figured out
Yo, forget
how to
homesick.
survive.
Forget homesick,
Yeah.
man. Winter must have been brutal, boy, in
man.
Buffalo. Oh boy,
Man,
Those late season games, like
oh my,
that shit must have
God.
been bad.
Nah, you know this. I got I got so used to it. Like
What year was this?
You can't get used.
I was in.
We be
junior
crying
college,
about going to New
03,
Rochelle.
You can't get
03,
used to 10 degrees,
03,
man. I'm
03
sorry.
to 05.
03
03
to
03 to 05. I played junior college.
So that was okay. So then in 05, you come on, right?
Right.
You bowl out.
Right.
You show everybody what's up.
Right.
You earned the 2005 National Junior College Athletic Association All-American honors.
Right.
You led the junior college ranks with 3 interceptions, returns for touchdowns
Right.
during the 05 season. Ranked 5th nationally in total interceptions with 7.
Right.
You had 46 tackles, 7 tackles for loss, 3 sacks, 13 passes broken up
You
on
had 3
the year.
sacks?
Yeah, that's the bliss of the.
Holy
I was playing outside linebacker. Like they was trying to jerk me in junior college. Like they made me play outside linebacker first. Like the coach couldn't relate to the kids from the inner city. So this is my first time learning. Like, all right, it ain't just about football. You gotta really learn how to confide to like these coaches. You know what I'm saying? Or they're not gonna play you. So once I got on the field, I started balling. I was doing whatever I wanted because like you need me. Like you know what I mean. And I did my own recruiting. I got myself in pit. Like I would wake up and go online, and I would take my highlight and I wrote like a little cover letter, and I would just copy and paste it, and I would just find out whatever school I thought I could play with, and I would just send it to all the schools because nobody was helping me with recruiting. So I did all the shit on my own. Like, you know what I mean? Like yeah. So then I ended up getting them to like come watch me, and when they would come to my games, I would show out. I would just go hard. Like
Let me ask you this: when you were with over there in Buffalo,
Right.
were you returning kicks at all?
I ain't want to like talk about myself, but
I didn't get that. I didn't get that far down.
I did lead the nation. I was number 1 in kick return average and punt return average.
Look
In
at that.
JUCO?
In JUCO, yeah, I was number.
Talk your shit.
I was
That's
I was
right.
number 1 in punt
You was
return
the
and kick
best.
return average. I was
Talk about resume.
I led the nation, and I think I led the nation in interceptions, return for a touchdown. Because I had like maybe 7. I took like maybe 3 to the house, I believe. But kick return was always my thing. Like you kick it to me, I was always like always had a knack for that since a kid.
Oh, my bad. Let me see here. It says finished his Erie career as the school's all-time leader with a punt return average of 19.9.
Right.
You had 11 interceptions.
Good field position. Wow.
Yeah, 2 years.
In 2 years.
Yeah.
Return for 325 yards. You're right. For
What team you on
touchdowns.
next season?
4, yeah.
Yeah.
What team you on next season?
You know, so funny. Like now, the only thing that I really take from when I was playing younger is just you take experience, really, for real. Like I'm still an athlete. I'm not as fast and as my fast twitch isn't. But I'm not too far off. But what it is like more like all the years of football. When you get to like now, it's just more like just mental shit now. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? This guys,
Word.
the young boys out there, the whippersnappers out there running fast. But now it's just like
Trust me, I know all about that.
outthinking them now. Yeah, it's just more like
Was you as fast as Webb in your heyday?
who's Webb? A little Brandon Webb?
Yeah.
Yeah. But the difference between me was that I was running a 4.3, but I was like 200 pounds. So these guys are little guys. Like
Yeah, yeah.
they're 170, 150, they're supposed to be fast.
Yeah.
I was just as fast as that. And that's what the NFL is in college is. It's bigger, stronger, faster.
That's an NFL
La-
fucking safety right there.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, last night you was guarding Ty.
The little, yeah. And technically it's really hard. Like those little dudes are like hard to
Yeah,
like
very hard.
they got low center of gravity, but what it is, even playing him, like I took away the inside leverage.
Yes.
And that was just enough, to kind of make you
That's
have
what we
to
talked about earlier, yeah.
Because I can't run with him. I can't probably even cover him one-on-one right now. Even with all my accolades and all, just the fact that he's
His
so
cuts
small.
and those cuts that he got.
So right
ridiculous.
now, you're basically telling me you're not running man. You gonna run zone all day, huh? With you playing defense?
Oh, no. I'm going to lock up. I'm going to lock up because
We did it last night. We did it last night.
Yeah, it almost beat y'all.
He was
Almost
locked
beat
up
y'all.
last
Because
night.
this is the thing. This is how I did it. Remember, the
got
six man.
lucky.
The 6 man is a short field.
Yeah,
it's a short field.
yeah, it is short.
So one rule about playing corner, you have to take something away from the receiver.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So you take away that inside, then it's just like, all right, now you got the outside routes.
Yeah, yeah.
And your arm ain't that strong.
Nah, I'm not the strongest arm. I'm
So
not the
by
strongest
me
arm.
being a corner, knowing that, it's like if a person's arm ain't that strong,
Yeah.
you want him to make the longer throws. And if I take away the inside, then I'm cool. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, he may catch a hitch or something, but after a while, you ain't gonna want to keep throwing that long throw. You gonna want to. So that's how you kind of make a quarter. You bet a quarterback come to you by just playing little mind games. And
It's
shit.
not just his arm. His back is not strong
He
enough.
did good yesterday. I ain't
His
gonna hold
legs
you.
ain't
I
strong
I
enough.
No,
he
please
did
tell him
pretty well
because
yesterday.
Coming!
What you call it? Would you rather play defensive back or wide receiver? Right now in flag.
Well, hold on. Can we go through his resume real quick?
Oh, my bad.
So 06, you go over to Pitt.
Right. Went to Pitt.
So take us from there.
All right. So I was going to go to Rutgers, right? Rutgers, Ray Rice, that's my family. They offered me late. So in my mind, I'm like, all these accolades, jerseys right in my backyard. Why are you just offering me? And I have all these other offers. So I went to Pitt, and I got offered to Rutgers the day before I went down to Pitt. And I went down to Pitt on my recruiting trip, and it was over. My first time really going to a big university. So I went down there, and it was just like, well, I'm with Revis, I'm with all of them. You know, the coaches is lying you. They telling you all type of shit. And I didn't have no father figure, no one really to make decisions with me. So I'm just like, I'm about to just go to Pitt. And there was people telling me, like, don't go there. You know what I mean? Like, you can go anywhere. But I didn't have the confidence because I'm like, I'm making all these decisions, like, literally, like, you know, most times you have, like, your mom, your father, like, your family. I was just, like, just me. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go to, and I kind of knocked somebody out in junior college. I had a charge. And Pitt had got me a lawyer.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, well, I'm going to have to go there because they're really rocking with me. Like, so I ended up going to Pitt. I went right in there, right from JUCO, and they changed my position. I went in spring as a safety, but I wasn't as big as they wanted me to be. You know what I mean? So they're like, all right, he's like 195. He's not as big. Because that wasn't my scheme. For real, I didn't really, if I was smart enough, I would have went, I'm a 4-4 safety, like an Ed Reed type dude, over the top. They ran a 4-3 scheme. So their safety plays in the box. So you got me taking on. So that's not me. But I wasn't a corner neither. I didn't have the corner feet at that time. So it was like, what do we do with him? Like, we know he's an athlete. He's a receiver, but he ain't played receiver since high school. But he just, when you put the ball in his hands, he's special. So they really didn't know what to do with me at Pitt. They just knew I was one of the top players. So
who came up with the idea of returning kicks?
Well, that was a given. I returned.
That was
kicks
a part of the deal.
since the first day I got in there.
Okay.
That was,
So they knew that's what they wanted you for, but they didn't know where else to put you.
right. They always said, well, you definitely going to return kicks. Cause I wanted the red shirt. Because I'm like, yo, like, I have to develop as a player. I didn't really know how to backpedal that well at that time. I was just a straight dog. Like, I wasn't really taught the mechanics at that time. But they just was like, nah, you're going to return kicks for us, like, right now. You know what I mean? So
in 2006, 12 games.
Right.
You returned 26 kicks for 725 yards. Your average was 27.9 with one TD.
That's a lot.
D1.
That's kick return.
It was 35. The time when all the noise started to happen was in the mid-year, like week 9, when I was averaging like 35, and I was number 1. And that's when I was number 1 for a while. But like toward the end, guys stopped kicking it to me, and then my team was losing. So we was losing and getting smacked, and I was getting mad kick returns, but guys was like squibbing it and kicking it. Like if you watch my highlight, you'll see like from the first day that I did kick return, the first day they didn't want to kick to me, and that's when I was like, damn, like.
Well, look, on
This shit's
kickoff
real.
return yards in 2006, with 725 total return yards, you were ranked 10 in the entire NCAA.
Right.
It's fucking nuts.
Right. It's like it's 144 schools.
It's 140.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then on what do we got here? On
over 200
kickoff
returners.
return, kickoff return touchdowns in 2006, ranked 4 in the whole NCAA. 4.
That's what's up.
That's fucking
You
crazy.
remember the other
Number one in the
guys
Big
who were ahead
East?
of you?
Yeah. I want to say there was this one dude. What the fuck was his name? Man, he had like 2 in 1 year. I forget his name, man.
David Hester.
No, not Devin. Not
Deshaun Jackson?
Devin Hester was the one who made that. Because what started to happen was because of Devin Hester, he created this atmosphere where teams was like, we need a kick returner.
Yeah.
Because I think the percentage was 70%. If you started at your own 20 or 30, like 70% of the teams would score. So like a lot of times, like at Pitt, when they were kicking the ball, I would get it 35 yards. We'll get a play, 2 plays, and score because it just create like a whole. So it was like every team was looking for like that kick returner at that time.
That's crazy.
And then it was real hot. So it was me, and I can't remember. It'll come back to me. I forget the other 2 gentlemen that was ahead of me. There's a kid named Max Suter. He was from Syracuse. He started to work his way up. By my senior year, it was over there. They wasn't even kicking me. I did well my senior year too, but they wasn't really kicking me the ball like that no more. It was over. But yeah, you know, it was dope. I was up for an award. I went to a dinner. You know, and unfortunately, Deshaun Jackson beat me out for the Randy Moss Returnman Award.
Damn.
I don't even think they give that award out no more.
That's fire.
Because like kick return don't really, it's not they changed the rules. Like,
Yeah.
they changed the rules.
The rules are totally different now.
Yeah, nobody kicks the ball off no more. Everything goes to the end zone now.
Yeah, because they moved the ball up.
Yeah.
Everything's different now.
The kickers got better. They just
Right.
kicking
That
the
too.
ball. Yeah, like Like the
a
special
safety
team is
thing,
over.
it's a safety
But
thing.
it's a safety thing. I mean, I understand, but damn, you definitely take
Still fourth in the nation. Come on, bro.
That shit was.
so
That's big time.
That's when you start getting them handshakes now. Like it's funny because like at one point, going from being an All-American JUCO and then going to Pitt and you're around other guys who are better. You know what I mean? Or considered, and they're getting all the attention. You kind of like an afterthought. And then after a while, it's just like you walking in these meetings, you're not getting interviewed like that or nothing like that. And then all of a sudden, you start the ball and it's like, hey, what's up? Like,
yeah.
oh, this is like 7 racks. Oh, okay. Like, I got to keep doing this. Like, okay.
All right, kick returns in 06.
Right.
Brandon Tate from North Carolina with
Okay.
38.
Brandon Tay, I remember him.
And he was tied with Jabari Marshall from Duke with 38.
Okay.
And then you got Desmond Williams, Richard Davis, Dominic Jones, Tremaine Riley, Kevin Robinson, Keenan Burton, Josh Wilson.
Josh Wilson.
I mean,
Josh Wilson. He's from Maryland, right? Josh Wilson's from Maryland.
yep, Maryland.
Yeah.
So
And
and then
played against them.
Right.
and then on the kick returns, kick return yards, Jabari Marshall, Brandon Tate, Josh Wilson,
Same guys.
Darius Reynard.
That from West Virginia.
Yep.
Me and him used to battle on for the Big East one, like because all the kick returns like before
Yeah.
the game, we and I'd be like, yo, we would all compete like because we was all like that was like a real big thing. And Darius right now we used to always talk because we beat West Virginia my senior year. We upset them.
So
boys.
yeah, I mean, and these guys are all. I mean, these guys ain't slouches.
I got a
by
question.
any
they all
means.
went to the league.
Yeah, they all went to the league.
Yeah.
I got a question. What was the biggest crowd you played in front of?
The biggest crowd was. I definitely shit. Let me think.
Good question, right?
Yeah, I want to say when we played University of Central Florida.
For real?
When that's my kick return. It was on ESPN. It was the only game on that day on a Thursday night. It was the only game.
Oh,
on.
it was a Thursday night game.
It was a
That's
Thursday night
fire.
home game, and we
That's
played
fire.
them, and they shit was packed. See, usually our shit get packed 60,000, because Heinz Field's the NFL stadium.
Oh, you guys played at Heinz
Yeah, we
Field?
played at Heinz. So it's like NFL stadium. So that shit used to fill up 40, 50,000 easy. But when we played at UCF, I think that was like their homecoming or some shit. And that shit was, I never
was
forget
crazy,
because it
right?
was just like, I'm about to keep it 100 because it's like a podcast, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm getting high, right? So I'm getting high. I'm getting high in my fucking, in the room, right? So I'm smoking with my teammates, whatever. So
And it's before.
before the game. The day before the game. So I'm
When did it piss test you guys?
they used to randomly peak test us every now and then.
Randomly
y'all just didn't care.
Randomly meaning they
I mean,
would
we
give
used
you
to-
like 4-day
We
notice.
used to beat them shits. I got caught one time when I first got in the pit, but the coaches they know what it is. Like when
Yeah.
they're just like, but they randomly get you. But we used to take niacin pills, or the way I used to do it was, I used to go when you go in the hotel in the away games. They be having the little hotel Lubriderm bottles and
Yeah.
shit. So
Fill them up with fresh piss.
I put up with fresh piss and just put tape over it because
Yep.
you don't want to make that noise. So all they used to ask you to do was fill up the cup to like right over the
Just enough to do that dip.
Right. So the way I would do it is like I would go in
Deuce
there.
is like,
Right.
wow.
I would go in there with the compression pants, and I would put it like right there.
Everybody
And-
smoke
And when
weed,
I would
Deuce.
walk in, they would watch you, but
I ain't
at
judging.
Pitt they wouldn't.
They're
never,
not all
like-
up in your shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was just like, hey, can you turn the water on, please? Because I can't pee unless the water's on. And then it would just turn around, just bloop, 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 and just pee the rest in the joint, and then you just feeling so, because it's a freshman who don't get high. Like, it's one of the freshmen, little linemen, and they're like, yeah, we good. But you used to be so nervous, bro. And people used to look at us like we was crazy, like shady. And it's like, yo, y'all niggas is crackheads. Like, y'all really sitting here doing all this.
You
'cause y'all
played
wanna
with
get high?
Shady McCoy too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was
Yo, you
against
see how he
him.
just drops his name like we're supposed to know who he is? Like, like if I'm just mentioning your name, like Chop,
Right.
just
You
chilling.
got-
Chop.
did you have, how many times did you tackle him in practice?
None. Because when I moved to receiver.
Oh,
When he was there. Yeah,
gotcha.
They moved me to receiver, but yo, when he got there, it was like that
He's
boy was
different.
Juking, yeah.
His juke moves is
Juking
ridiculous.
and yeah, Shady was different when he came. He came my second year. He came my senior year.
Did you ever get to play in a bowl game?
No. This was crazy. My first year, this is another thing. My first year, we was 5-0 at first. So we was 5-0.
That was ranked?
Yeah, we was ranked like 20, like fourth.
That's still good, though.
Yeah. So we ranked. We like 5-0. We fucking teams up. Then the basketball team is ranked number 1 in the nation. The fucking Pittsburgh Penguins just won a Stanley Cup.
Oh wow.
So Pittsburgh is crazy right now. Like it's like the #1 city to
It's
live
like a
in.
party.
We lost 6
Yeah.
in a row, man.
Wow. You guys are going
Now,
hard.
mind
then.
you, to go to a
to the
bowl
bowl,
game,
you gotta win
gotta
6 games.
6 games.
You gotta win 6
So,
games, yeah.
Now imagine, bro, because what it was,
Damn.
Come on, y'all went 5-0 and winning
Couldn't
another
win that,
game.
bro, West Virginia killed us that
Y'all
first
smoking
year.
too much. Y'all
Bro,
smoking too much.
yeah. Like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
And that's coming
Son,
from Deuce.
College was like, yo, college, like the year, people will tell you right now, like the years at Pitt that we had, people to this day talk about, it was just because all of New York had a New York basketball. We had Carl Krauser. You had like it was a lot of New York imprint there. Like, so it was
Yeah.
just like, it was different. It was different. Like, Pitt will never experience like what they experienced in that 3-year span. When we beat West Virginia, because they was #1 in the nation when we beat them. Mind you, we was 5 and 6.
Oh, that's when they had what's his name quarterback
Pat White.
Pat White.
Yo, I had the game
played
winning
against
strip.
Pat White?
Bro, I had the game winning strip. Because mind you, I got in trouble. So they wasn't gonna play me at all. But then like, all right, we're gonna play. You're gonna play special
Pat White
teams
was a
shit.
beast.
Bro, he killed us. But the second game we beat them 13-9. If you watch that game, if you ever get a chance, you ever watch that backyard brawl, halftime, they got ball. And we kicked it off to him, and I came and I stripped that bitch. Like the kick, I came, I was at R2. So the R2, our job is to get to the level of the ball.
Yeah.
So you get to the level of the ball, and you have to force everything inside. And then if a running back comes up, you have to turn around and follow him. So I was always good at, because I'm faster than most of the kick returners. So I'll run down, and then he'll cut up. I'll just turn around, and I'll just chase him. So he got the ball like loose. So I just came and just smacked it. Wow. Like, that's probably one of my best plays. I got the game ball and all that. When I got back home to Pitt, son, like, after the games, after you win a game, everybody drunk. They waiting for you. Like, yo,
Big party.
what? There's cars on fire. Yo, college is crazy.
That's dope. That's a dope
Wow.
experience.
Yeah, so that's, yeah.
All right, so you finished up college.
Right.
Take us through. What
All right,
happens?
so basically, I finished up school. I wasn't really hearing too much from the NFL like that. I didn't have no agent or nothing like that. I didn't have no support. You know what I mean? So I really didn't know what the fuck to do with myself. Pro Day was coming up, so I decided to train for Pro Day maybe like 2 weeks before, and then I ran like a 4.4, 4.3, ended up getting the Colts and the Patriots were the only 2 teams that were looking at me.
Yeah, you could have been a Patriot.
Word. Yo, you want to know so funny? Want to know why I didn't go to the Patriots? Because when the Patriots called me, they asked me, hey, do you have an agent? And I didn't have an agent at the time. Because I wasn't sure if I was going to go
Yeah.
to the league or not. Like, I didn't know the process. I had no fucking clue. And you need a lot of knowledge just to know. So I'm like, oh, I'm fucking done. I was #1. But niggas is telling me, like, who's going to the league. Like, yo, you good. Like, it's like, you didn't see a draft card? They had me going into the NFL when I left the junior college. Because it's like, okay, you leave in junior college, you're #1 safety. So they're like, you're going to go to college for 2 years.
Yeah.
You're definitely going to go to the league. Like,
Yeah.
So it was all, like, kind of planned out. You know what I mean? So when things kind of got a little riddled, people was even saying on the forums, like, Lowell's still going to go. Like, we know him, but he's still a baller. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I didn't get no draft card. So now I'm getting kind of like discouraged, but I really didn't care. I'm getting high, I'm smoking, I'm getting ready for like life after football. So in my mind, I'm just like, man, whatever. If I go, I go. If I don't, I don't. But now the pressure's starting to come now. Like now it's like I'm forgetting that I got fans, I got family. It's like, yo, it was good. So I'm like, let me just go work out, man. And I worked out, and then I ended up getting agreed to terms with Indy. Went out to Indy. They didn't know what they wanted to do with me, because now it's like that little kick return shit is dying out.
Yeah.
Now it's just like you have to earn a spot on the roster. You know what I mean? So when I get there, they're just like, well, you can play receiver, you play DB. You know what I'm saying? So they really didn't know where they wanted to put me, but they just liked me. You know what I mean? So they worked with me for a minute, went through mini camp and stuff like that. And then when they brought Tony Wilkinson, that's when they gave me that call. So when they gave me that call, I was like, I wasn't devastated. No, I was just like, all right, like I'm surprised. I was getting high all winter. Like I just fucking worked out like 2 weeks before, and I still made it to the league. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, you know what? Let me take it more like. I'm gonna go back to school, finish up school. I'm gonna go back to Pitt, and I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna go, get right.
Yeah.
And it was over. Once I went back to Pitt and I finished up school, I'm doing school. I'm with Shady McCoy and them. Now they winning, they doing their thing. He up for the Heisman now. So now I'm just fucking flying girls in. I'm traveling the world. I'm just like not even caring about football really. It's just like a blur. You know what I mean? 'Cause
Yeah.
in my mind, I'm like, they about to jerk me. Like I'm a kick returner. Like it's over. Like in my mind, I mean, because I don't got nobody really pumping me and pushing me. And then next thing you know, I stayed in Pitt, and then I had another daughter. So when I had another kid from the same young lady, it was like I was acting too. I was doing movies now, like real feature films and shit now. So now I'm doing movies. I'm already planning for like life. I'm doing music a little bit. I'm around Wiz Khalifa. So this is when I started rapping. I was rapping in college, but not seriously. Like just, messing around, just trying to figure it out. And then, so now this is me. I'm shaping my life now. Now I'm just like, I'm gonna do, business and whatever. And then I came back home to Mount Vernon, and that's when you know how you said you went through the Google and it was like for 2 years I didn't do shit. I was just depressed, doing nothing. Like after I got released and the football, I was just like, I came back home and it was over because there's no football players around my town. Nobody was into acting. Nobody was into what I'm using different words. I'm speaking different pronunciations. I'm getting in arguments with my friends now because they think I think that I'm better because, you know what I mean? So now I got a couple dollars though. Because, I made a couple dollars from that. So now I would get bored and just be like, I'm going to fucking Cali. I'm getting out of here. Like I would just fly away to one of my girls. You know what I mean? Just living, you know what I mean? And then after a while.
Carefree, bro.
Carefree. And then it got to a point where I got like 26 years old and a guy reached out to me. And he was just like, yo, why you not playing football? Like I'm a fan of yours. Boom, boom, boom. I can get you into Joe DeFranco's. Like I can get you to train. So I remember him coming to my house. Mind you, I had a blunt in my hand. I'm still. He's like, yo, I'm about to come see you. I'm just trying to tell him, like, yo, I'm out of shape, bro. Like, he came over there. I'm just like talking. He's like, yo, I'm gonna come pick you up tomorrow. Now I'm gonna bring you to the facility so you can check it out. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna go there to go fucking watch the facility and stuff. He came and picked me up and brought me over to Jersey. Now I'm around Chris Hogan, Sonoris Morse, Antonio Camaraderie, Brian Cushion, mad different guys in the league. And then he goes, all right, so you ready to work out? I'm like, work out? Son, mind you, for 2 years, I didn't pick up a football.
So how many times did you puke that day?
Bro. so I'm saying, so we get there. So now he's like, so now I'm getting anxiety. And I'm like, oh, this shit is crazy. So he's like, yeah, you ready? So now, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I can, because I used to always kind of smoke playing football. And I kind of can play out of shape. I can pull through. Like, I'm mentally strong enough. So now I'm in there. First couple workouts, the warm up, I'm like, oh, I'm all right. Like, I'm cool. We did some shit on the tread sled where they put the band around you and you make the sled go and you working on foam running. So you're working on foam running for 4 seconds full speed. And then once you're done, your rest is when your time goes. So like only 4 of us. It was like a light day. So after the first time go, after like the third time, I'm just sitting there like, all right, I'm about to die. It's over. So I'm telling Joe DeFranco, I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to the bathroom. So everybody knew what I was about to go do. So I went in Earl. But like after I Earl, like, the next day, I was smoking weed a little bit less, like, because you're respecting the grind now. Within like a week and a half, I got like in decent shape, and dudes was laughing at me. Like I heard dudes in the back, like, yeah, he went to Pitt, like his numbers is because I was out of shape. I ended up becoming like the strongest DB within like maybe like a month, and I was running like a 4.33 at like 212. Wow. So now it's like, all right, I have a decision. Like, okay, do I want to go to the league? I'm trying to go back to the league, but now it's like it's a lockout. So now, like, you need an agent to even talk to teams and shit now. So now it's like, you almost like an unsigned rapper. Like, you have to, like, wait to see what's going on. So now you're working. I'm in tip-top shape. So now I'm getting antsy because I didn't play football in 2 years. So, like, what do? I call Coach Wanstead, who's my old coach at Pitt. He's like, hey, Lowell, give me some film. I'll get you in the league. You just, you know what I mean? You ain't getting no trouble, right? I'm like, nah. I'm in tip shape, coach. I sent up my video. He's like, oh, you look good. Give me some film. So now I'm just like, instead of me just kind of like, just continue training and just staying in shape and getting ready for like the year, I went and played arena. So I wanted to go get some film. So I ended up going to the Chicago Rush. So I ended up going to Chicago and playing ball in the Chicago Slaughter. And then that's when I met you, right? Like a little bit before that, right? Yeah, you caught me right in the transition when I was training at Joe DeFranco's. Yeah. You know what I mean? She caught me. I wasn't smoking or nothing then, in tip-top shape. So so that's when I met her, and then it was like, then I ended up going to Chicago playing arena, and then I fucked my knee up. Oh, and then when I fucked my knee up,
that's a wrap.
How you fucked
I got
it up?
fat.
Like
Just the turf.
ACL?
Nah, the turf was bullshit.
Oh, that 161st turf.
Money, so now, I mean,
Not
so-
even, bro. That,
So the turf is
in the
horrible.
arena, some of these arena teams back in the day,
Cheap as fuck.
They had the old school Meadowlands turf, the old Giant Stadium, just
like
the carpet.
like the shit that
161st.
Because the owner of my team was Carmichael from the Bears, from the '85 Bears. So
Oh,
it was
wow.
him and Jake Mahan or whatever. So I'm out there with Juice Williams, Juice Williams from Illinois and all
Yeah.
those. So we all out
I
there.
remember
So
him.
it was like almost like the end of the road that people go to try to get into the league. So now I'm out there and I'm balling and I end up fucking my knee up, man. And when I fuck my knee up, I end up like I was like out for a minute. So then I gained like 40 pounds, bro.
Wow.
So I gained. So now I'm like 240, but I'm still getting signed by arena teams to play corner.
At 240?
At 240, I'm playing man coverage in arena. They got me playing corner. I'm still able to like move because I was, you know what I mean? So now it's like,
Well, I mean, listen, you really don't have that much coverage you need to do, right?
right. But them little guys, I mean, I ain't gonna hold you.
No, they're quick as fuck.
Oh
But I'm
my
just
God.
saying.
240.
Bro,
That's tough.
I was like
At
238,
corner?
240, bro. It's
You're
like
probably
linebacker.
good for 10 yards, and then after that, you're probably sucking wind.
Nah, you know what it was? It was like, you couldn't tell me no different. I was probably running like a good 4.5, 4.4, 230. Because I was in shape. Like, even though I had gained that weight, my core and shit was still strong because I was really working out at Joe DeFranco. So I had
Yeah, at least you had the boards, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just squeeze a dude into that.
So I was still getting a little check. You know, I was still, right?
No, seriously, the boards, that helps these guys.
Yeah.
It's like an extra defender.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Arena
right.
football's wild.
yeah, arena's crazy. So once I realized, so now like she was with me, I was going from team to team. So now I was like, I'm in Chicago. I left them, then I ended up going to the Reading Express. I'm out there playing there. Then I went from the Reading
Ren
Express.
PA?
Yeah. Then I went to Lehigh Valley Storm.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I'm out there, and I was actually bowling. I was doing pretty well, and it was just like now it was just like dead end.
Wait,
like,
were they Arena 1 or 2?
It's called it was called the IFL, which is like Arena 1. Like Arena 1 is more of a passing league. The IFL was more like NFL rules.
Okay.
So like if you was a running back or a linebacker or a safety or something like that, you would go to the IFL. If you was like a receiver or a quarterback or a DB, you would probably go to Arena 1 because you would stand out more because the rules is different.
Yeah.
So the IFL is like where Fred Jackson went, the running back from the Bills.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a lot of guys, running backs and stuff will go there and then it'll translate to hopefully to league. That's the impression we was under when it's really not the truth because you
Yeah.
really fucking 4 people in a 1 bedroom in a hotel room. You eating sardines and shit for $150, $200. I couldn't do that shit no more. So that's when I realized like football. Like for me, I was like it's over. Like she'll tell you I was just going from team to team and it was just chasing that dream. I'm like 26, 27. Kids getting older and it's just like this shit is a dub. It's over. I finally was just like it's over. So then what I did was I just moved to Buffalo.
Why?
Where I went to junior
Why would
college.
anybody fucking move to
Yeah.
Buffalo?
I went
Cold
back
as fuck.
I went back to Buffalo. See, I like the cold. The cold don't bother me.
Yeah, but when they get like 35 inches of snow, and that's like a normal snowstorm to
Yeah,
them.
it's regular degular there. Regular. So
You would love Buffalo,
got good
Dino.
food too. I love Buffalo. There's a lot of money up there. So when I went to Buffalo, I ended up going to damn Buffalo when what happened when I went to Buffalo? I started playing semi-pro.
Okay.
And I was getting paid, a little bit and just trying to like still addicted to football, still, you know what I mean? So I'm still elite now, but it's like there's no more NFL. No, I'm done with that shit. So now I'm just playing like semi-pro and I
For
play
the love.
Yeah, for the money.
Well, that's
It's love and I mean, but the money is just more like under the impression. So I'm in Buffalo, I'm playing, and then I played in Albany, then I played in Brooklyn, then
So when did you turn to flag?
when I was 26. Oh, yeah, I went on my flag story.
Well, how'd you fall into it?
Yeah, how you
Flag.
fall into it?
I fell in the flag.
Who you first met in flag? Like,
We had a team in Mount Vernon. We had a team in my hood called the Mount Vernon Rampage, and I was playing with
What league
them
y'all
first.
played them?
The Tappan Z.
You're playing the
Oh,
We
I
played the
remember
Tappan Z
you
League.
guys.
Yeah, we played in the Tappan Z League, and then
You guys had the maroon jerseys?
yeah,
Yep.
Maroon and Gold. So I was playing with like Ralph Fattygate and all of them.
Yeah.
So that's who got me into it. And then after a while, I'm standing out eventually. I didn't like flag because like I would score and throw up because I was so out of shape that I didn't want to make big plays. I'm like, yo, I'm
Score
about to
and throw up.
I'm about to burn this dude. I'm gonna score and I'm about to die. Like so, like I wasn't in no type of shape then. So then after I just kept playing and then I was standing out. After you start playing, then like Johnny LaCourte, Johnny and Buck. And all of them started seeing me balling, and then they had the Blue Devils going on, and then it was just like, yo, I think we're gonna bring you
man.
on the circuit. You know what I'm saying? So that was how that regime and
the
like,
original snakes.
Hey, I can't. Hey, I'm just gonna tell a story. Johnny, my guy. That's my guy. So Johnny introduced. So then I had to prove to Johnny that So you had Real Deal and Paid in Full and all these little different teams and shit like that. So. I got in the flag when I was 26, and then we created the Gladiators. And the first year that I played on the 9-man circuit, I won the national championship.
Nice.
My
With the
first year.
Gladiators?
Yeah,
Nice. What year was that?
2012,
Nice.
I think.
Damn.
We put that team together. Johnny
2012.
had his guys. I started bringing some football guys, some D1 dudes. Then Eric Graham and them started bringing some D1 dudes. It was a family, bro. We went out there. We was just competing. And that's when every team had an identity. Like you had the show, the Metro Dogs. Everybody had a certain type of scheme that they ran, and that's when it was just dope. We used to travel, and that's when flag for me. That was my highlight because it was like flag was I was single, So
Rich, I agree with you,
I was
Rich.
going from state to state. Johnny, tell him, Johnny. We was going from state to state. It was lit. Flag was lit.
But Flag, right now, Flag is I would say 20 times what's the word? More competitive. Yeah, more competitive.
Stupid.
Now. Yeah,
I don't know.
no-
I don't know, man. Because
It's a different ball player nowadays.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. There were more better teams back then.
There wasn't
Like-
many teams, but they were all good teams.
Right. It was like you had the show. Like these are teams. Like you had the Packers. Like I mean, you had us. You had Main Event. You had Omni. Like there was like 6 or 7. Now it's like 3 or 4 top teams right now that you see. It's like, and then back then guys took pride in playing.
One place.
one place.
Everybody's everywhere.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's not like
Right.
It's like that
I didn't
semi-pro
start. I didn't
It's like
start moving
Snakeville
around.
right
I didn't
now.
start moving around from team to team until after like Johnny, they released me. Like kind of did whatever they did over there. And that's when I'm like, you know what? I've been mad loyal here. And then I actually left the flag circuit for 4 years.
Yeah.
I stopped playing for a while. After I won my 2 chips mad quick. So once I accomplished all I said, I did everything. I did All-American football. I said, what the fuck I'm playing football for? There's nothing else for me to first and play for anymore. So I just needed to like, you know, once I left, and then like I left because I had started to gain weight, and that's when the money train started to happen and flags started to change where, you know, different owners and guys were doing a whole bunch of different shit. And that's when I'm like, I'm not, because I already seen where flag was going.
oh yeah.
So that's why I'm not surprised why flag is the way that it is now, because I knew that whole little fucking trance was going to die out. You know what I mean? Because you can't do that for too long because you're
Yeah.
not really developing real genuine relationships. And when you talking about like continuing something on and on, you know, it created where everybody started asking for a flight in a hotel room.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bums was asking for a flight in a hotel room. Niggas ain't even nice like that. Like, so, you know, it started getting like, you know, like that. So once I started seeing flag get like that, I'm like, I ain't fucking with it like that. Like,
I mean, talking about that, in Rhode Island, 2nd gen, what happened?
Well, I got to be accountable. I missed the first game, you know, where we had to take care of some things. But 2nd gen,
I mean, the wide receiver core it's one of the best.
Right.
And Mel is good.
right, it's just continuity for real,
Yeah.
for real. Like continuity is real big in flag, and most of the teams that you see win the tournament is the team that had the best continuity that day. 2nd gen doesn't have continuity. We
Right.
don't have a quarterback.
Right now, the Lions is here.
Right.
I feel like everybody else is.
Nah, for sure. And you want to know what the Lions and the Bulldogs. And the
Yeah.
reason why the Lions and the Bulldogs are, you know, light years ahead of teams is because they're consistently playing together. While
Yeah.
all these other teams are playing a shuffle game.
Yeah.
2nd gen, we don't got no quarterback yet. You know what I'm saying? I believe that Alfonso can get it done. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as he has the arm, you know, he can move. He's been playing a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just have to build with him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just like, you know, 2nd gen just needs to figure out the quarterback situation. Now, Mel was a great addition. You know, Mel's a vet.
Yeah.
And Mel actually played well. But what starts to happen is certain situational football is going to come into where it's going to need a timing route or
Of course,
you know what I
yes,
mean?
of
You know what I mean?
course,
So,
of course, of
so
course.
I was you know, I didn't even expect to. I wanted to win that tournament.
Yeah.
But I just wanted 2nd gen just to get another tournament under their belt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, because even the tournament before we had a whole nother team.
Yes.
So usually that's tough, man. When you talk about winning
Yeah.
national,
Who's
it
the
is.
Who's the quarterback for the Nationals?
I don't know, man.
Wow.
What, I mean, if I was going to guess,
Yeah.
you know who I would go with?
Who?
I would go with Alphonse.
Hollywood.
I would go with Hollywood. And the reason why I'm going to go with Hollywood is because it's like, I think he's earned that right. I know a lot of people didn't take him serious at first,
Yeah.
but you know, the only thing that I think that is his Achilles heel is his emotions.
Oh, yeah, of course.
If,
I mean-
if Hollywood could, you know, curb
Nah,
his
but you
emotions,
know,
he
but
should.
My man, that's been his Achilles heel
Always, I know.
since he was in high school.
No.
I love Fonz to death.
Cause that's what he reminds me of.
But
He
when
reminds
he-
me of like the attitude that we all had when we were young, like, you know, like that competitiveness. Like,
Yeah.
Yo, Dom, what's up, Dom?
Yo, Dom, when you coming in, bro?
Word.
Damn.
Yo,
It's only been four seasons we've been trying to get him
talk
on.
about Fonz. Let's talk about this Ali
oh, downstate.
downstate right now. The
Shout out to Andrew.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The Final Four, what we had?
We had
We had my pit bull.
We had two
Alright.
shit games.
yeah, we had the Pitbull
I have-
versus the Punishers 34-14 in the Timegate game.
Yeah,
Right.
Time gate.
The
but
Pitbull
look,
guys
but
always
listen,
looking for an
come on, man,
excuse.
come on.
Talking to the mic.
Come on. If it wasn't for y'all and all this rain game shit, I could have had my man to kill because he played 3 games. You know what I'm saying? I could have had Gene, and plus I could have had Mel and like 3 other guys, and the game would have been a lot better.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
But this is what y'all wanted to see, though. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely wanted to see
Your
your
guys
wide
wanted to see
receiver
us at
and quarterback to play
8:45.
O-line.
Yeah, you want to see my cornerback playing O-line.
Where's the
and my
violin?
wide
The
receiver
violin, you know the
playing
violin.
O-line.
I wanted to see you playing line.
Yeah. Shit show.
Fucking offensive line, this kid. As soon as the ball snap, he sits down because he don't want to get hit.
Yeah.
Fucking deuce.
Then the Punishers make us play at 8:45 in the morning.
Wham, wham, wham.
With some bullshit.
Who y'all got winning the downstate league?
Punishers.
Punisher.
Y'all got the Punishers winning?
I said that week 1. Just
Listen.
hand it to them.
I got the Warriors winning.
No, not even close.
the War-
34
I got the Warriors winning.
The Warriors bust chose a few ass. You know what I'm saying?
28-14.
Well, 28-14. Because
Look at his face. He's so happy.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
lost.
yeah.
Nah, I'm not happy.
He's so happy.
Chose
we
a few.
lost.
You know why they lost? Because they wanted to play buddy ball. You know what I'm saying? It's true, man. You had to put Rob Lane on offense. Why you ain't put Rob Lane on offense?
Oh yeah, that definitely was Buddy.
No, not quarterbacking.
Well, it's not really buddy ball. It's
just
like
running back, wide
Let me
receiver.
ask you-
quarterback is
Somewhere.
good. The quarterback
Somewhere.
is good.
Let me ask you a
I like
question,
that
Deuce.
quarterback y'all got.
Let me ask you a question. After the show, how fast do you can get out that door before I get my hands on you? I got a special hole in the back for you.
Yo, I like your team though. I like what y'all got over there.
Listen, man, we old, fat, and
I
slow.
like.
Yo, the
no.
average age is like 32.
Y'all look like
years
that
old.
chasing Shannon. Y'all look, Shannon.
But for
yo,
real,
Shannon
the key to flag is having older vets, and you just got to
Oh,
blend
no,
them
that-
with the young pups.
Oh no,
at
that's
certain
chosen.
positions,
Oh no,
you
that's
know?
chosen. I mean, chosen had the same roster since 2010.
When we first started, we've been around 11 years.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I didn't know about none of these flag teams, bro.
Yeah,
Me neither.
Like the Clippers, all these like teams. I didn't know they all been playing for a long
Yo,
time.
you seen that highlight what Shannon did to Larry? It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
even fair.
Yeah, Shannon different.
He-
Because he plays rough touch where you got to touch him with 2 hands and he's juking people. So now you're going to put
Nah,
flags
Shannon
on him.
is
It's
different.
like,
Shannon's different.
And he's low to the ground. That's
He's
yeah.
a better flag player than what he is a rough touch to me.
Yeah.
I heard
He's
he's
built
nice
for
and
this.
rough touch.
Yeah.
He's built for this game.
Yeah.
We'll come clean on something about Joe though. Joe was playing 2 broken ribs. A quarterback. 2
Yeah, that's
broken
true.
ribs.
Now let me ask you a question.
Damn, you should have benched him. I would have benched him.
No,
Listen, let me
I
tell you
like him. I
something.
actually like him. He's pretty good.
No, he is. He's good.
He's
Pretty good.
one
Really
of the
good.
guys
Really
who
good.
started this team 11 years ago. You don't bench somebody like that.
Broken ribs.
Doesn't
man.
matter. He was still effective.
You want to know
And
why
it
you can't
just-
put Robert? My fault. All right.
And we just fell apart in the end. It is what it is. We win as a team, lose as
Nah,
a
nah,
team.
it was just the biggest play of the game was 14 up.
Yeah, I was gonna
You
say
had the ball at the 18-yard line. You wasn't field goal range. You had the game and still on
I knew it.
control.
I know what
Then-
you was gonna say.
And then he threw the ball and Kaka intercepted it and took that shit to that house.
Slipped out of his hand. Listen, let me tell you something. You know how many chips we won? How many
Right.
tournaments we won? We don't give a fuck, bro. I'm 42. We're about to close up shop soon. We just want to play with each other. You know what I mean?
See where it
Pause.
goes.
TCF gonna be.
So
the
what
18
y'all
on
plans for
Sunday.
next year? You're coming back to the B?
Yeah, we're
No,
gonna
we
stay
playing
in the
the
B.
C.
Yeah, you stay the B?
I mean,
We're about to go to C.
I mean, they lost
But
to the
listen,
Final
we
Four.
also got. We started. We have the second team, TCF, which is our brother team.
What they doing? They going to the C or they
They're
staying
gonna
in the
stay
B?
in the B.
They're gonna stay in the B.
I'm about
too?
to quarterback one of them teams in the B, man.
Oh boy,
Yo, you'd be a lot better than his. I'll tell you that much.
I'm a lot better than
Yeah,
They,
him.
they,
Yo,
yo,
yeah,
they
yeah.
both quarterback in one game.
Yo, I won a real important game in the GCFFA.
yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
yeah, he started that day. You
Right,
finished
right.
it.
See, we got to save him.
yeah,
We got to
finished
save
it.
him.
Yeah,
That game was big because, like, low key.
Yeah.
we needed that game. Yeah.
Vinny wants to know, Akil, did you play with Smalls at Mount Vernon High School?
Vinny Smalls, Kedrick Hill,
Vin, is that you talking about?
He played D-line, I think.
Smalls.
Yeah.
Yeah, my man. He played linebacker.
I don't know. Let me see.
If it's Smalls, because only the dude Smalls I know, he's from when I went to Mount Vernon High School.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smalls, Kedrick Hill. That's why he's from my block. That's my guy. If that's who he's talking about.
But
I would have liked that. I mean, how many dudes you know?
What Vinny is that?
Kofi. He runs TCF.
Vinny,
Oh, Vincent
Vincent.
Kofi. Oh yeah. He probably do know my boy Smalls. Yeah. Yep. I play with Smalls.
But yo, let's talk about the Super Bowl, man. The Punishers.
What? First of all, what's the line? I know the line's been
Versus-
moving.
I got
The
the
Warriors.
Warriors winning, man.
Okay, but what's the spread? What's the
That,
official?
that's only if they both come in fully.
Punishers minus 17.
But I heard the Warriors not coming. It might be a forfeit.
Nah, they're gonna show up.
They're gonna show up.
Nah,
They
the
gonna
Warriors,
show-
they ain't gonna forfeit, bro. They got too much pride to do shit like
But
that.
they got a
ready.
game in City Island.
It
so how-
doesn't matter. They will work it out. Believe me.
So
They're gonna
Why
believe me. They're gonna get on the phone with
why-
Pam. They're gonna be
why-
like, "Listen, you got to move our game."
Why don't Andrew just kind of postpone it? Or
The Punisher's got the 1 seed.
because Andrew for the last
He's letting them call the shot.
Andrew
Make
for the
sure-
last 6 weeks. I will give him this. The last 6 weeks, he said the last game of the season is going to be the second week of December. He's been saying that
But
for the
so
last 6
what?
weeks.
He got to move it. If he got to move it to make his league better, to make this game better
Well, then again,
for the fans, that's what
he
he needs
can't
to
help
do.
the fact that the reason why they're missing his game is because they're in another league. That's the elephant. In
I
the
mean,
room where it's
listen.
like,
At the end of the day, I know Andrew's worked with a lot of other leagues to try to make things happen, but at some point, you got to just put your foot down. Why isn't it that they don't go to their other commissioner or whatever league and say, "Yo, my man, you need to help us over here."
Maybe they can't. You just don't. You never know.
So what is it?
Damn,
We're just
you
gonna-
know what?
We're going to extend the league. We're going to continue to
Wait a
extend the
minute.
league.
I never thought of that. You're absolutely right. Why the Warriors can't tell their commissioner, hey, listen, you know what? We got a big game in this Sunday
Yo,
morning. Can you
that-
push it to
that-
12 o'clock?
'Cause it's for
Jerry
8,000
Curl, if Jerry Curl
it's for
juice
8,000 out
is
there.
affecting his brain, bro.
Did you see that?
He just woke up.
Yo, I just thought of that. For real. Why does Andrew always gotta cater to people? Why not the other commissioners cater to people?
Cater, Andrew don't cater.
How you spell cater? How you spell cater?
Oh, wait.
CATER.
Yeah, I just told him that 2 days ago.
Caker. He's calling it caker. Why Andrew always caker to the Punishers? Caker.
Yo, he always he don't cater to me at all.
Well, that's you.
Oh yeah,
At all.
Never. Us the rebels too,
Bro, just like when you
Those are
asked everybody in the league for help, not one person decided to help you.
Yeah.
Why you think? Take a wild guess.
Because I'm that.
Yeah.
Shannon, I understand you got to play over in City Island, but why you can't tell your commissioner instead of playing at 9 o'clock, can you push it to 12 o'clock? Why you can't do that?
Make
Time
it happen,
slots
Warriors. Make it happen.
Time slot's already taken. I mean,
So take a forfeit over there.
Nah, they're
Nah,
That's
you
for
crazy?
$8,000.
Nah, it's $8,000. You can't do
No,
that.
I
You
want
can't
to
do that.
see the Warriors.
Can't do that.
I don't want to see because I don't want to hear no excuses from both teams.
Wait a minute. Listen, motherfucker. If we got to endure your excuses week in and week out, you can
Nah,
hear their
man.
excuses.
But this is bad for the fans, man. The fans.
You're
wanna see
bad
it.
for the league, but we still let you be
No,
around here.
man.
Why is it
That's
bad
not
for
right.
the
That's not
fans?
right. That's
Why is it
not
bad
right.
for the fans?
To see the Punishers play another game with versus nobody.
Why?
You know what I'm
Because
saying? Yeah.
Listen, we definitely. I mean, bad enough. Fully loaded. I still think the Punisher's gonna win 34-7. But
Yeah, I still think the Punishers is gonna win though.
But
fully loaded both
I
teams.
still the
did
Punishers
they have
gonna
anybody
win.
missing this game that I didn't see?
Who? Punishers?
yeah, Kev, Ryan, Kev, Ryan.
Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah.
11,000, not 8,000.
But the Warriors got the heart though. The Warriors got
shit.
heart.
Shit.
Yo,
The Warriors
Shit,
got
it's
heart.
$11,000.
They took the Punishers.
Nah.
If the
No,
Warriors can figure
Yeah.
out a way to get Alfonso rattled,
how do you think? Well,
different game.
They-
how do you think they do that?
All right, listen. I mean,
What would you be? what
to
would be
me,
your- hold on. What would you be your strategy if you were going against the Punishers?
Talk shit to him. That's how I'm trying to tell y'all. There's different. The Warriors, they get in people's heads, bro. Like
Yeah, but
and like
you gotta understand about the
that takes away
Punishers.
from people's game.
Understand about the Punishers. There's dudes on that team that are vets that keep shit in check.
Oh no, for sure.
Did
You
you,
know
see
what I
when
mean?
they played each other this season? It was a good game.
Yeah, it makes
It
me.
was.
That was a real good
No,
game.
no, it makes me.
It
sick.
was.
It makes me sick to see Hollywood.
But the guys
Yeah,
that
yeah.
But look, the guys that they keep in check, right? They play different positions. When you talk about that quarterback position, and you can get that quarterback to be a little rattled. That's where the execution comes
of course.
I don't know. I'm confident in Fonz.
No.
I think.
from. Oh no, I am. No,
I think he's just gonna.
I'm not saying he's gonna bug out, but I'm saying
He's
if
gonna
you
talk-
want to try to beat him, you got to try to get
When
him-
they played
get
each
him
other,
rattled.
we were there. Fonz would talk his shit, but he was still effective doing his thing.
Right.
He never let them get in his head.
It make me sick to see them play as the Punishers. Fonz, Sal.
That's just 'cause you got something
Anthony.
against both.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? It just make me sick.
Why does it make you sick?
It just don't look right. You know what I'm saying?
It's because you have
So
something
where were they
against
playing
both.
then?
I actually like the Punishers because I watch how they. I
don't
play
know.
with all those guys for like so many years, and they all like a lot of those guys been playing together for years. Like like Tommy, Nuka Ryan. A lot of those guys are like they've all been playing together. So they
I mean,
You know who's the best player right now? Over there. To me?
Sal.
Sal.
Yeah.
Sal.
Yeah,
Sal's the
Sal
best
is
player.
nice.
And the-
He is special right now. I think he as good as Corey Webb and them out there in Texas.
he could be. Yeah, if he's in the right. If he's
Sal
utilized,
is
Sal-
special. Sal is
Fonz to
special.
Sal right now is special. Fonz to Sal, for some reason, somehow.
Offensively, though.
Oh
I'm talking
my-
about offensively.
Yeah, just offense. Fonz to Sal is special right now.
So hold on. Let me
Maybe
get,
top 3 duels right now.
what's official Chop Shop line?
12 and a half. 12 and a half Punishers.
What do you think?
I think the Punisher's going to cover it.
But what
Yeah,
you
but what's
think-
your
you
spread?
think-
What do you
What's your
think?
spread?
My spread? Fuck, man.
I smell wood burning.
I give you a score. I think 27 sits Punishes.
So it's not, was that a 19?
That's 21, man. It's 21.
My bad.
27 sits.
21.
Mathematician.
Yeah, Punishers do got a little bit too much though.
Now, I mean, listen, the only way the Warriors could win, Shannon has to control the ball, right? They got to play ball control.
Do what Deuce did to you?
Yeah, basically what he did. Hold the ball for 40 minutes at least, 5 yards,
could do
10
it. They
yards.
run the ball.
Yeah, they run the ball, play ball control, But the biggest thing the Warriors got to do, their biggest thing, and this is their this is their weakness, their biggest weakness, they got to learn how to grab a flag. Ryan, Sal, they all can take a 5-yard
They gotta
pass
stop
and
that
take it to the
D-line.
house.
That's like saying you're a poor tackling team.
Yeah,
Like,
they're poor.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
their biggest weakness in the Warriors.
And they got to stop that D line too.
You know what I'm saying?
That
So
D line is no joke.
But Shannon is fast enough to me that he could. Jarrett is fast. Munch is fast. Joe P is one of the greats.
I was just gonna say you
got
got the
Slim,
D line
they got-
just
yeah.
as fast.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yo, they ain't got no who's a DB that can cover Slim?
Bones?
no, they got
Bones,
Bones. They got Poulet. Their defense is good, but can they grab a flag? Yo, I've never seen a team with so many flags in the Warriors.
Listen. They go from chosen few D-line with Larry or them, or slow, to the Punishers D-line.
Yo, you so disrespectful.
It's like night and day. It's like for real. It's like night and day. It's not even a diff. Yo.
Listen,
Let me tell you something.
the one thing I would say about
You're
Look,
lucky.
he's gonna hurt. He's gonna hit you.
no.
He's lucky Akil's sitting right there because I want to hit him so hard with this football right now. 'Cause I know it's gonna bounce off his face. I don't want to hit him.
The one biggest weakness of Chosen, you guys have one weakness. That's it. Just one.
Go ahead, and I'm gonna tell you your weakness.
No. The one weakness is
Everything.
For some reason, Chosen against a drop back passer like myself, Kenny. Your guys are great. Your guys play good D. But when you guys play any fast quarterback, it's like you guys don't even know how to play football.
Wrong.
What do you mean? My son had 3 touchdowns. Could have had.
And what do
6 that
we
night.
do to him?
No, your guys didn't even rush no more. So you know what?
What do
you
we
let
do?
Izzy just pass the ball.
What did we do? We adjusted
Yeah, you adjusted.
after the first series,
Yeah.
and we said, "Don't rush him. Keep him in the pocket.
Make him throw. Make him throw.
Force him to throw." How many picks did he throw after that?
He threw 2. He threw
3. It's on film, guy.
I know too.
2. He threw 2, I think.
3.
You talking about Izzy?
Yeah.
Little Izzy?
Yeah.
He threw picks against us?
No, he
3
threw 2.
picks.
No, I think he threw 2. But he ran for 3 though, and they should have won. But that.
But they didn't.
But that 4th and 20 play that.
Oh, that was a game Trick's son had a pick?
Yeah.
Joe's such a nice guy.
He just threw it out to him.
He said, here you go, little fella.
But every time I see Chosen play against a fast quarterback, it seems like your guys don't play well on defense. But when you guys play a drop back passer, your guys don't give up points.
Shut the fuck up.
It's the truth.
You don't know what
man.
you're talking about.
All right, man.
You don't, but it's all right.
Hey, listen, it's on video, man. It's on video.
You got the lowest football IQ.
You said the film
that
don't lie.
So,
So who you got?
I got the Punishers. 34-7.
Deuce got the Punishers, right?
Yeah, he said
What you got,
27-6.
Warrior.
Uh-oh.
Somebody got to be like, you know what I mean? You know how
Somebody gotta be the bad guy.
Yeah.
Give a score.
Let's go.
Warriors. Like 20, like 21, 14. Alphonse throws like 4 picks.
It's got to be reverse psychology.
No, let me knock on wood. I'm not trying to wish this, but what I'm saying is I'm gonna go with like the perfect storm. Like,
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like, the Warriors gonna come out with a lot of energy. And sometimes I've even lost games with bomb squad teams where it's like you playing a team that you really outmatch and things just don't go right. Like you're just not executing, and you keep telling your guys, "We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine." Before you know it, like next thing you know, like shit start happening.
Oh, yeah.
They played in the regular
fucking-
season. You know that, right?
Right.
And what was the score?
18-13.
Oh,
Punishers.
you mean Mushroom Gate?
Yeah, Mushroom Gate. Yeah,
It was 18-13?
18-13.
But they both full power.
No.
No.
Nah, Jared didn't play.
No.
No.
No, the whole
No.
D-line didn't play. Oh, well, except for Joe.
Punishers were missing.
Shannon was playing quarterback with him the whole year.
Nah, he didn't play quarterback that game. It was Scotty.
Scotty played that
Yeah.
game.
Shannon is a different.
Shannon was there. Shannon was there, but Shannon was playing wide receiver at the time.
Yeah, that was his first game actually.
Yeah, that was first
I
game.
feel like with that good D line and with Shannon, because he really could throw a little bit too. Like he could throw.
Oh, no, he could throw.
No, he could definitely
Yeah.
throw.
So I just feel like it's a difference with him back.
Oh,
then.
it's a
I feel
big
like
difference. It's a huge difference. It's a huge
And
difference.
then they be running, and then like I watch they plays, they pull guards and shit. Like,
Yes.
Well,
when
they
when
pulled,
they
no,
do
no,
it,
they pulled one guy.
Yeah, one guy.
71
Yeah,
Burger.
yeah, facts.
But here's the thing.
it should
Their
be working.
O-line is suspect. Their
Right.
center and their left guard, God help them this weekend.
Oh God.
Yo, Joey had 5 sacks against that kid last game.
Yes, Joey had 5 sacks that game.
Between
yes.
Joey and Jarrett,
Oh my
And
god.
Jared
So
didn't play.
what you saying? A lot of that speed sweep shit ain't gonna be able to develop, huh?
Nah,
listen,
Jared
before he even takes one step to the left, Jarrett will be right there.
Jared's annoying.
Jared,
Like, he's
Burger
consistent.
versus
He's
Jared.
an in shape big dude. Like it's
Burger?
different when you're an in shape big dude. Like
Yo,
nah,
Burger.
it's gonna be Burger versus Joey.
No, it'll be Burger versus
Trust
Jerry.
me.
I think.
No.
I'm gonna definitely have a coquitos though there. I'm gonna
Word.
definitely be in attendance.
Yo, what's up with these strawberry lemonades, bro? I just heard about them.
Yeah.
Fucking Vinny went and bought like 50
Oh yeah,
of them.
Vinny, yeah.
Bought a
Shout to
50
Vinny, shout to Vinny, shout to Julio. I mean Mike G, everybody, Deuce Dutch, all y'all guys who I always support. The strawberry lemonade is basically. I went vegan, right? So I went vegan. I was drinking a lot of water and shit. So I was getting tired of drinking water. So I'm telling Ting, I'm like, yo, we gotta figure out some type of like juice. So she always like be in the kitchen doing all type of crazy shit. Babe, taste this, taste this, taste this. So she comes up with a concoction and then she gives it to me. So now I'm drinking it and it became like every time I wanted juice, she would make it. You know what I mean? So now I always have company. People come over, we be smoking, vibing and shit. So people like, I'm thirsty. So we'll give them juice. So they would get the juice, and after a while, like I guess they start feeling guilty because they be mad thirsty. I want to drink up all my juice. They started paying for it. So then after a while, when we would give juice to different people coming up, they'd be like, "Yo, this juice is like, yeah, I should bottle this shit." So after a while, I was like, you listen to people, you ain't really paying attention. After a while, I was just telling her like, "Yo, like my friends are really adamant about this juice. Like, I mean, we need to do something with it." So then,
That juice is so good.
yeah, man, we just started bottling up, and basically what it is it's alkaline water. You know what I mean? We got a nice little deal with the alkaline water guy, and the alkaline water alkaline water is very thin water. So when you have thin water and you puree it with like a natural juice, it's gonna blend in well, and when you chill it, it's gonna become thinner. So now when you drink it, it's refreshing because you can taste.
Let me find out you guys got a chemistry set in your kitchen.
But it's really when you think about it,
They're
it really
making
is chemistry,
strawberry
though.
lemonade and they're making meth.
Methade. Hyaluron methade.
Yo, Red. Nah, man, the hate is not real, man.
But
Nah, let him
Listen,
let him
I want you guys
let me
to
tell you something what the Warriors are doing. Let me
them
explain
use
to
that.
you.
They're
Let
using
me-
bulletin board material.
Let me explain something to you what the Warriors are doing. They're taking all of this and it's manufactured hate. Then they're sitting in their group chat talking about these motherfucking flag dudes. They don't
Play
respect
that.
us.
That's what they
Touch
gotta
guy.
do.
So that's what they're doing. to
That's the
motivate them.
mindset.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
got to play with that mindset. Or they're gonna get slaughtered.
They be playing with a high
Now they think
frequency. I've seen them
everybody,
win a lot of
it's
games.
the world against the Warriors, just like the Punishers use that slogan. Punishers versus everyone.
Red,
That's
red.
what they got to do.
That's a Pute just put
Yo, Red,
put
Red,
that joint right
Red.
there. He put the world versus he put Warriors versus the world.
There you go.
He put it, yeah.
Red, please.
Shout out to Put, that's my guy.
Red, you don't do shit on the field. Nah, for real. What do Red does? You only on the team.
Wait,
'cause that's your
what the
boy.
fuck did you just say? What do Red does?
Yeah, the Red don't do shit on the field. Yo, he's only on the team because Sammy his boy. You know
No,
what I'm
the
saying?
one guy who doesn't do shit on the Warriors, I'll tell you right now. Anybody want to take a guess?
Red.
Nope.
What the fuck are you talking about?
One guy in the whole Warriors that do
Oh,
does
he
nothing.
talk about homeboy that always calling you a crackhead.
Oh,
the,
right.
bench, the mascot. The mascot.
The white boy.
He's the mascot.
The only white boy on the Warriors.
He's the mascot. He's the mascot.
He comes out for kickoff and does nothing else.
He keeps the ball warm.
But everything you sell is good. The banana pudding,
Everything, bro.
Strawberry
Everything.
cheesecake.
Everything.
Yo, and they do
coquito,
catering.
the
Anybody
coquito.
Yeah,
who
we do
needs
All
catering.
the juices.
Oh yeah, they did Anthony's barbecue.
Yeah.
They had the
the
Oh yeah, yeah.
banana pudding and some water.
She does. Well, this is the thing. This is what people don't really know. She does food. Thai chili wings. Like the food is what we when we first started Sweet Tings, it was like food that someone like told on us. Because like we were cooking from home, and we were having lines in front of our building, and I guess we was taking business away from the other stores in the community.
Wow, I went that deep.
So
people's gonna always hate.
It was put like this. The guy who found out about it told her like, yo, whoever called us and told on y'all, they didn't like y'all because, and he even told her like, I just want to give y'all a warning because he said, look, I went on your page. Everything looks kosher. The food, I see the reviews. He's like, I like what you guys are doing. So he was just like, he felt bad even stopping what we was doing. So she was doing like honey barbecue salmon, lobster mash, all type of shit. People was a fish, and people just pull it. So they come and get fish. Yeah, damn near. Like I was going to how to get a storefront.
It's
like
too
fish.
expensive.
Next season,
Exactly.
we're gonna have to do.
It's just too much.
When we bring back the Chop Shop Awards, have you guys cater food for us?
Yeah, for sure. I like it. Jasmine, all type of. We've been doing like Puff Daddy, the mother of his children, her son. We were doing like she'd be cooking empanadas. She would make everything.
Oh yeah, let's give her the Oscar.
Yo, who's the MVP for this year?
I'm not getting into that, bro. There's no way to have that discussion. No one's keeping stats. Now all the games are on
You know
film.
who's the MVP on some real
Can't do
shit? It's Shannon. Because ever since Shannon
I
took
think-
over,
I
I don't
th-
think the Warriors lost the game.
I think it's Sal from the Punishers.
What you think is? Don't say yourself, please.
I sent his ass home in the first round.
That's right.
I sent
He
his
didn't
ass
make it to
home
the
in
Elite
first round.
Eight.
He was balling.
He didn't even make it to the Elite
You was
Eight.
balling.
Huh?
You was balling.
He's a bum.
He's a bum. He's a bum. He's horrible.
He had a good regular season because he ain't play nobody.
Exactly.
He ain't
Exactly.
play nobody.
He's trash.
trash.
Like garbage bag trash.
2 haters.
you fucking.
Let me see. Well, 3 haters in this place. Let me see. Who's the MVP?
Retard alert.
I'm definitely not giving to no goddamn quarterback. That's for sure.
Oh, wow.
Nah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say Sal too.
Sal's kind of like that, huh?
Yeah, Sal's
No,
good.
Sal's different.
Yeah, Sal's different.
But I got to give it to Shannon because it's like nobody thought the Warriors going to make it this far.
Shannon's
Keep
the
it a
close-
buck.
Yo, Sal dipped on the whole swan.
Shannon's a close second. Shannon's a close second. Close second.
Shannon's
I
up
would
there.
say.
Shannon's up there.
And who'll be a third?
Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood makes a difference. Makes a huge difference.
Hollywood making them throws, man.
Hollywood got that cannon,
They
bro.
really do. I'm telling you, if he just get an underneath game, he'll be because he can run.
No, but you know what's
knows the
funny?
game.
You know what's funny?
You just a quarterback's got to learn to take the underneath, man.
You know what's funny with Fonz? Fonz in the circuit, he always want to go deep. He fucking play with the Punishers. He throws nothing but underneath routes.
shit. Right,
Underneath
right.
routes all day
6 man,
long.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Underneath the Sal, the Thomas, the
Something that I
the
learned
Ryan.
yesterday.
He throws 3-5 yards all
Underneath
day.
is always open.
I want to see. I want to see. I
It's
want to see
always
Hollywood.
I'm telling you a trick and flag.
Yo, I
There's
want
only
to see
2 coverages
Express.
you can play.
I want to see Express play in that
3 and man.
3 and man.
I want to see
Yeah.
him play at the AFFL joint. 7 man. I think they could win it. Hold up.
Who's
You
that?
talking
They're
about?
definitely equipped.
Equipped. Yeah,
They're
I think
definitely equipped.
Hollywood would
Express
kill.
is definitely equipped to play
Express,
FFL. Yes.
I
Fonz,
can't-
Ryan, Sal, Ant,
I would definitely be rooting for them.
They got
Magic.
Juice.
I
They got
definitely would
Juice.
be rooting for them.
yeah, Juice on defense.
They'll cut Juice. Juice a bum. Get out of here.
Why you always trying to
AFFL.
disrespect
For
chosen players, bro?
AFFL, stop, man. Juice a bum. Man.
Who's Juice?
Juice can't play.
And then you could put Joe, right? Like inside the 5-yard line, and you could put Joe to score because Joe got hands like crazy.
Never
You
mind
know what
that.
I'm saying? So
Who during our game against the Warriors was saying that the field goals
yeah.
weren't regulation? They
Oh
were
my
too
God.
wide.
Oh,
Oh,
Joey.
No, Scotty.
No,
Scotty.
Scotty.
Yo, Scotty. Yo,
Scott-
I thought
yo,
he was
Scotty.
joking. I thought he was
Nah.
joking. That was so
I-
funny.
Yo, Scotty.
Stop laughing.
Yo, Scotty, listen to me. I never smoked a day in my life. I hate smoking, but I need to get what you have. All right. What you mean? The goalpost is not. It's
big.
It's too
wide.
big.
Said the
wide.
goal-
Y'all remember when you
What?
guys lost the game and your field goal kicker got creamed?
Oh, that was against
Yeah,
Deuce.
Deuce last
Yeah.
year
In the playoffs.
against dirty ass Steve Velarde.
Dirty ass Steve
And
Velarde.
the ref was standing right there as
Pierre,
a spectator.
Pierre was standing right there.
And
Pierre was looking at the fucking birds.
and that's the first ref that Pork Chop got fired.
Oh my God.
Yo, you want to be the third?
Yeah,
Boy,
look
Chop,
at that happen.
you really get him out of here, huh?
Nah.
Yeah, pork chop. Yo,
Don't listen to these guys, bro.
Let me get him out of here.
Oh my God.
Yo, shout out, Puree. Y'all left me hanging yesterday.
yo, Manny,
Manny,
Mike,
Kaka.
Kaka, all the
Bones.
they all left you dead for dead. Gashi Fit too, left
Nah,
you for
you know
dead.
what it
last
Yo,
is?
I almost did it. I almost pulled it off, though.
My bad.
Almost
What
pulled
was
it
that
off.
for?
1 point.
Almost.
1 point, bro. Almost did it.
There's no almost and ifs, bro. They don't count.
We had to adjust. We had to figure it out.
Yo, Joe,
He
who?
was humming in the beginning. They had us like 14 zip. I was like, yo.
They had 14 zip
Yo,
with
Joe,
the ball.
That's what I'm saying. I felt like
They
it was
had
about to
the
be
ball.
one of those games. Like it's about to be one of those games. Like we had a little bit more talent
To go to the
You know what I mean?
playoffs.
Yeah, way more talent.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
only had 2 receivers.
And they use up 14 zip. A couple different things go a different way. That's how football really works. That's why I always respected football because I've lost games that I should have won, and I've won games that I should have lost.
I make that 2-point conversion, we win.
Right.
Is that it's game inches, bro?
Yeah, it's the game of inches in
And
football.
Yo, Pork Chop, who you got winning the Super Bowl?
21-21.
You're such an asshole.
21.
21.
Pick.
You see what
Make your pick.
I can't make a pick. I'm the host of the show, bro. I gotta stay
Make
neutral.
your pick. I'm gonna hit you in the head with a football.
Now that you put it that way.
Listen, Mo. Juice is my man, but he cannot play
We talking about.
No. Jamal just wrote.
Oh.
Just wrote shit
We
to
know
us.
you a hater, bro. You a
wanna put
anybody
my
on
team.
chosen few, you hate on. Straight up.
Give me
So
your pick.
I got a score. You know what? Everybody calls me a dumbass anyway.
Yo,
so
you're a
I'ma go with-
dumbass, bro. I've been here since 6 a.m. I'd like to get the
I'm
fuck
going
out.
with the Warriors with the upset.
Okay.
Score.
All right. See, yeah.
18-16.
Fonz, you heard that?
I don't know how they're gonna get 16 points unless they go for 2 8-point conversions.
8-point conversions. You got
wow.
that. You got it. You in blood.
I mean 2-point conversions.
You in blood.
2-point conversions.
Guys are perfect for each other.
You know what I'm trying to say?
No.
8 points.
I don't.
8 points.
I don't.
Oh boy.
Somebody got to go with the underdog, right?
Well, no. I mean, Aquila did too.
This game should be interesting. Should be.
I
fun.
won't be there. I'll probably be sleeping because I got to work.
And
9 a.m. Y'all killed me with that one.
It is what it is, though, man. It's been great.
Yo, is this the last episode? Or
I don't
last
know.
episode.
this is the last episode of the season, y'all. Good luck to both teams. Hope everybody finishes this Super Bowl safe. Shout out to all the teams
Thank you for
that played
coming.
this season. It
Wrap
was
it
a
up.
16-team playoff.
Follow your boy on Instagram, Aquila Ali, AAQIL_ALI_EL. I have an EP on all platforms called Visions of a Lost King. I'm coming out with a new EP for the 2020 called Conversations with Ali, where I'll sporadically be dropping little snippets, and I got a couple visuals coming. Follow your boy. Appreciate the Chop Shop, my man Chop, all my guys here, Deuce Guys.
Shout out to Sweet
Dino,
Tings.
Sweet Tings. I mean, shout out to the Downstate League. Shout out to the GCFFA. Shout out to Nine Man Period in general. Everybody keep trying to make this flag thing elevate. And you got to support shows like this because these shows create the platform to talk about the sport we love.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Gil, thank
Yo,
you
thanks for coming through, bro. Word.
Nah,
Yo,
appreciate
guys,
you man.
we're gonna later on. We're gonna post up information for Sweet Tings. If anybody needs catering or whatever the case may be, follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And that's it. We'll see you guys.
Yo, enjoy the holidays and have a happy New Year. See you
Yes.
guys next year.
Holiday menu going up. Oh, everybody who follows us on Sweet Things, check us out. We're gonna put up that Christmas menu, all the cheesecakes and stuff that you know what I mean. So just, let us know, man. We're on deck.
Free your soul, baby. Let the demons go. Overstand is the underplan that's trying to steal your glow. Free your soul, baby. Let the spirit flow. Overstand is the underplan that's trying to steal your glow. Oh, never did need all these silly hoes. Never did need all these silly clothes. I was just wearing my sweats. You was there spending your check. Party and club with celebrities. Women was giving me neck. If I was part of a gang, this would be word in my set. Never did rock the baguettes. You know I'm God in the flesh. Yeah, be talking this shady. Black and white phantom, we call it a ref. Black and white suit looking clean. Homie, I'm